Hey everybody, it's Cheyanne here, again with another episode another chapters, 4 through 6, 4 through 6, till end at chapter 7. So the rundown is, basically the previous on this, Carbrew and Haley finally got bitten by a werewolf, and then Abby had her baby, the son, Kato, and then they fought. And then now Savannah has to have a blood transfusion. And they also found out that Haley's ex, Josh, is finally in part of the Quinton squad, which is the bad guys. And he dumped her for them. So, here's number 4. Chapter 4. Savannah's new powers and the twin brother rescue. Alright, Carver, you ready? Jaraki said, looking at me with a little concern. Then Jaraki said, "Hold still," he said as he poked the needle into my skin and started pulling out blood into my blood bag. My hands 2 ends clenched a fist as a pint of my blood was taken. It was the only thing she needed, a pint of blood. Then I injected my blood into Savannah's blood. Savannah's blood stream. She started to heal quicker. She said. Then I remembered my werewolf DNA was inside her now. "Oh, shit," I said. "What?" My werewolf DNA is inside her now," I said. "What?" he said, pulling out the needle out of her skin. Then she started changing to a brown werewolf. "Haley!" I screamed. Meanwhile, Haley heard me and so did my twin. "Did you hear that?" Little asked. "Yeah," Haley said. They both ran down the hallway into the room in the lab. They saw Savannah turning into her golden brown werewolf creature. "Oh, shit, I forgot all about the werewolf DNA!" Haley said in surprise. Then I turned and saw Haley and my twin right in front of me, staring at me. Tears began rolling down my eyes. "Brother!" I screamed out loud. Then I ran to hug him and he held me tight. "It's okay now. We can go home and get everyone back to normal again." "Where's Leon and Dad?" Little asked. My heart sank. Then I said without hesitation, "Leto became evil, and now his name is Quinton, leader of his new army called Quinton Squad." I said sadly. Leto had anger in his eyes. "And Dad?" he asked. "Killed by Leon," I cried. "Looks like I'm king now," Leto said, knowing that he didn't know. "I know it's hard to see your betrothed die during the marriage, too," he said. Haley and Jiraki's eyes went wide and the mouth opened again in surprise. "What?" they both said. "You were almost married?" Haley asked. "Yeah," Leto said. "It was a way to get rid of the debt we made if the soldiers had to go battle for our lives in the Bug Galaxy, a.k.a. the Bug People Galaxy," I said. "Ugh." Haley's face turned pale, looked like she was going to be sick. Then she ran to the garbage and threw up. "His name is Aladian Devos Lino, a Lion Prince," Leto said. "He noticed Dad's Royan band on my right arm. Did Father give that to you?" He asked. I nodded. Then Haley said, "Your younger brother killed him." She said, "How?" Leto asked. "By the rebounded darkness hitting my brother, and turning him against our own father, including their family ruin, too." I said, "And who did this?" Leto pointed. "Who is this?" Leto pointed to Haley. "That's Haley. She's second in the command of the little squad, and she's half Royan. Remember what Margaret and Mom told us?" I asked. "Yeah," Leto said. "My father is a whole Royan, and my mother's human," Haley said. "I see," he said. "Well, pleased to meet you, Haley." "What's your last name?" Leto asked. "Well, it was Hoskins," Haley said. "But my dad told me it was supposed to be Aurora before I was born," she said, laughing. "Well, pleased to meet you. Me and our stepsister in a family of Royans." He asked, "So, brother, where is your ship?" I asked. "It crash-landed." "How?" Haley asked. "Let's say the army of this planet wanted to get rid of some problems from their computer. It was saying I was a threat," Leto said. "Wow, looks like our whole country is very strict of coming to Earth again. Well, let me think the threat is so I think I think we would go to president of the U.S. or other countries, I said. Wait a minute, Carberry. I don't think that's a good idea, Haley said. Why, I asked. Then we heard a helicopter above us, glass breaking. Ah! Jessica screamed. Run away, Deshawn yelled. Then we heard guns coming towards this way. Go, 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 a man yelled. Then Haley said, Here, Carberry, it's the super soldier's potion. You only have 4 hours. You get into the lair before bad thing happens. Oh, and it'll change your gender, so be careful, Haley said. She gave me a vial of blue liquid. It was glowing. I nodded. As I put the vial in my pocket, I saw white smoke coming into the room to me, and Haley started coughing. Then my brother Little, so did my brother Little. Then somebody broke into the room. Me and Haley fainted. Then they took my brother. It was still good as the smoke disappeared. I saw a man in the army uniform was walking towards me and Haley. He knelt down on the level and said, We're watching you, Wolf Squad. No matter where you are or what you do, we're watching you. He said, his angry brown eyes staring into my hazel eyes. I realized it was my friend's Solar's brother, Erith. Erith, what are you doing here? I asked, coughing still. Then fainted and smiling, he whispered in my ear, Revenge. And I woke up, then I woke up quickly, and I morphed into my wolf, and I will bring him like, get off me! He yelled and kicked me in the chest. I yelped, then out of nowhere, Savannah and Haley hold him, started scratching and biting him. And 2 of his men came and tried to stop Savannah. Haley scared them by growling and showing her teeth in her mouth, in her human form. Then, You might have 23, but I'm still stronger than you, Erith, I said, growling in my wolf form. Blood was coming out of my nose and eyes. One eye shut. Scars showing that Erith realized it was my brother's fault. Who gave me the scars? Erith, what is going on? My brother yelled. My twin yelled from the dispatcher. The job's caught these. Leon Little's been caught, and Carber's friends are eliminated. That's it, sir. Prove it to me. Show me one of their bodies, Leon said, in an angry tone. Then Nira said, Yes, sir. Then he looked at me and said, Play dead, so he can be notified that you're dead. He said, You'll be able to get away from this crap. I'll take you home, Leto. You and Leto home to your savior planet, Iris. Iris said, No, Iris, no. Your father killed your grandfather and blamed it on us. And just because your sword tells you otherwise doesn't mean that might be us. But did you even look at the sword, see if it was actually real? What if your father bought a sword from the Bugzarian merchant it stole from, a soldier that was dead, for the Great War of our worlds? I said, Well, you could be right. Iris said, and I started to play dead. I turned to my wolf to pretend I died. My father taught me a trick how to stop my heart from beating. Stop and start. Then I made my heart stop. Then Era took me and picked me up and took me to my brother. Very good, Erith. You get a raise for what you've done, my brother's voice said. You finally killed Carberry. Now we can rule the world off the earth at the same time. I heard Abby's voice coming from Erith, took me in the truck. Burn the whole station. This is where the other bodies leave no evidence that we were here, he said. Heard. Yes, sir, Eros said. Then Quinton and his men drove back in the lair mountains in Appalachians. Then the truck stopped and 2 men unloaded me from the truck and pulled my body bag. After that, they tried to brought me into the laboratory. I made my heart start up again. Then I woke up and attacked the soldiers, ripping one's leg off, and the other one's dead, by killing the other by piercing my teeth into the skin of the soldier. Then I ran away to the lair, bringing back my twin. I remember Haley gave me something before I left. She said it was a super soldier potion that changes your gender and muscle start thinking. I turned into my human form. I drank the blue vial. I groaned, and my body transformed to my chest, went flat. My self-position went from male form. God, fuck, it hurts, I groaned in a mild voice. My muscles grew intensely. I suddenly felt more taller. I saw my stomach. It started to ache. I lifted up my shirt. It started to grow abs. I felt lightheaded. I began to feel my hair shortened. My eyes would turn to bluish green. Then everything stopped. I looked in the truck mirror. Son of a bitch. Haley, you finally did it. We cannot pretend to be soldiers now. I said, stroking my goatee. I looked down my shirt, and his pants were destroyed. I suddenly frowned and said, Thanks a lot, Haley. You didn't tell me the time to find a new clothing. Then I looked around and saw soldiers that were dead. One was fully clothed. His clothes had put on me. Then I looked at it and realized I saw his body. I'll be in trouble. I took the body and buried it underneath the lair in the mountain. Now, I only have 4 hours to turn my back on myself again. I walked up and punched the door code. This soldier was in his pocket and said, Put thumb and scan finger. The machine said, Damn it! I said. Then a scanner popped out in the box. I took my glove off and scanned the fingerprint. Welcome, Major Jeremy Volts. I saw the picture. Jeremy Volts kind of looked like me and what I turned into. I realized super soldier that I could pretend to be. Then the door opened. I quickly walked in. I saw my brother knocked in the laboratory. Meanwhile, the next at the mutant facility, Haley and Dishon disarmed the charges and destroyed the facility. Haley said, Dishon, how is your prisoner doing? Haley asked Dishon with a mean look. He fell and told us where they are. Dishon said, smiling. Well, guess we'll have to go get him, Haley said with a happy smile. Then Haley and the rest of them packed their gear and the journey. Scarface and Hazel, are you guys ready? Dishon asked. 10-4, we're ready. Haley sent the dispatcher her Hummer driving. Scarface, Hazel to Scarface. Careful, these heavies are on your way. Roger, Hazel, we're over and out. Then just got on the motorbike. Heavens, Halo to Scarface. To Hazel, I'm scouting on ahead. Roger, Heavens, Halo. We'll see you soon on the way over there. Other side. Hazel, over and out. The Wolf Skull Watchtower. Can you read me? Haley asked. I hear you, Hazel. Draki said. Whoa, Heavens, Halo and Scarface. Hazel, 2 heavies with poppers. Oh, roger that. Haley and Dishon said, the dispatcher. Then Haley said, driving, Hey, Hazel, the Heavens, Halo. Scarface, I see one of them. I'm taking him out. Roger that, Hazel. We'll get the other one. Then Haley put out the Hummer auto drive. She got her machine gun AK-47, stood up, and started shooting bullets at the enemy. Hazel and Scarface, I got one. Haley said, Scarface to Hazel. Don't get cocky now, we're while in battle. Dishon said, Heavens, Halo to Scarface and Hazel. Heavens, Halo to Scarface and Hazel. Quit fighting and start shooting. Got it, 10-4 and out. Haley and Dishon said over the dispatcher. Red Scar Wolf to Hazel, Scarface and Heavens, Halo. Skaters are picking up 2 heavies with poppers on the way to position. Gerald said over the dispatcher on their jet plane. Roger that, Red Wolf Scar. When ready. Haley said while Gerald fought them in the sky. Dishon and Jessica and Haley on the ground. Meanwhile, back at the lair in the Quinton squad. Jeremy Volts, what a surprise you're back, my brother told me. Sir, thank you for the promotion, I said. You're welcome. I could promote me to sergeant for what have you done. My brother said to me, Oh, keep your guard. Keep on my big brother, he told me. Yes, sir, I said, giving the Quinton squad salute. My brother laughed at his way of work. Then I looked over at the other one and saw me and locked the door. Leto looked up at me and saw me with a mean look and said, Don't you touch me, you asshole. Take me back to the lab where I was. He ordered. That's what I'm going to do. I said, my voice reverted back to my female voice. Karoo? He said in shock. Your voice is changing. Leto said, Oh, shit. Haley said it was last for 4 hours. Damn it. I said, Well, let me get out of here, Leto asked angrily. Then I quickly looked around and saw no one. The security camera caught up my side, left side corner, and I saw blaster that had destroyed the camera. The security room saw that empty. Whew, close one, I said, unlocking my twin from the straps. I grabbed him and took him out of the facility. Then me and my brother ran super fast, turning back to original gender. Ah, fuck, it hurts. Ah. I had grown, my blonde hair became long again. Jessica came over the motorbike and saw my clothing on the too big. Then she grabbed my clothing and extra from the bag, my locker, and threw them at me, and I quickly took off the clothes and I put my clothes back on. "We better get home," Haley said happily. The me and my twin got in the Hummer. Haley started the engine, and then we were off to lab. Hours passed by, we finally made it home. Then all of a sudden, Haley's sister, Chloe, saw her alive as well. "Haley?" Chloe said in shock. "Bleh." "Chloe?" Haley said happily, then running to the car and hugged her sister. I knew somehow she was half Royan too. She could make a good member of the team. "How'd you get here?" Haley asked her sister. "Mom and Dad moved next to the bank. Bank of America," her sister said, smiling. "I believe this is Carbrew, correct?" Chloe asked me. "Yes, I'm Carbrew, Princess of Aurora," I said. "I see," Chloe said. "Did Dad tell you what happened in 2025? Haley asked. "No. Why?" she asked. "Check this out," Haley said. Then she turned into her wolf. Chloe's eyes looked really wide. "What the?" she said. "Oh, forgot to mention. We gained power of the wolf. Went into wolves thanks to what happened in 2025, I said. Then, what happened in 25? What happened? Chloe looked and worried. "There was a gamma explosion. We were testing wolves and other species endangered by the U.S. The DNA of different wolves. So, yeah, we had training and see whether we could control them," I said. "Wow, no wonder why you guys are named the Wolf Squad," she said. "Yep." Haley sent telepathy, then Haley turned back into human self. We knew Chloe was going to have a big surprise when we get back to the lab. Chapter 5, Carbrew's Big Surprise. Oh my god! Chloe said in shock, looking at her person turning a wolf and back. "See what I mean? This facility is for mutants," Haley said. "Well, okay, that's a shocker," Chloe said. Then Zach came and said, "Haley, can I talk to you in private?" "Sure." Haley and I knew he was going to do something. Then I remembered something in the flashback. "Damn, remember, Carbrew? Don't tell Haley, but I'm going to propose to her," Zach said in the flashback. I got out of the flashback. "Oh, shit," I said in shock. "What?" Chloe said. "You might want to peek in the conversation." Then me and Chloe peeked through the door. Then Zach knelt and pulled out a ring of the box. Haley's eyes went up in surprise. "Haley, would you marry me?" Zach asked. "Yes, yes, yes," Haley said with a smile, tears coming down her eyes. In shock, took the ring out of the box and put on her ring finger. Then Haley kissed Zach in the mouth. Then me and Chloe knocked on the door. "May we come in?" I asked. "Of course," Haley said excitedly. Then me and Chloe walked in and said, "I'm engaged, Carbrew. It's great," Haley said, showing the ring. "Yes, he better treat you better than Josh," I said. Then Haley nodded and said, "I think the wedding will be in the summer, August." Then I remembered someone I fell in love with from Buffalo, New York. His name was DJ. Then my phone started to ring, calling me from Buffalo. "Hello?" I said, "Hey," DJ said in surprise. Came out of the lab facility. "I've got a surprise for you. Come out of the lab facility," he told me. "Okay." I hung up and walked to the entrance. The lab's sliding door opened, and I couldn't believe my eyes. It was DJ. "DJ, you're here," I said, running to hug him. Then, "Hey," he said, and then I hugged him back. "Okay, I deserve that," he said, then putting his arms around me. "So, this is DJ," Haley said, walking, and followed by Zach and Chloe. "Well, he better treat you right or else," Haley said, then very close to DJ as her eyes glowed yellow color. I will. Carbrew has talked about you guys." Then Haley's eyes turned back to Hazel. "What?" What? Haley said, smiling. Yeah. You're Haley. He's Zach. Who is this person? DJ asked. Oh, that's Chloe. Chloe's sister, Haley. Haley's sister, Chloe. Chloe said, pointing. I'm Haley's sister, Chloe. Chloe said, pointing to Haley. Well, good to meet you, he said, shaking hands with Haley and Chloe and Zach. So, where do you work, DJ? Oh, I work in an engineer business in the military, DJ said. Then Gerald, Deshaun, Larson, Isabel, and everybody else came into the room. What's going on? Deshaun said curiously. And who is this guy? Gerald asked. This is DJ, my boyfriend, I said. Everyone's eyes went wide. What? Gerald and everyone else yelled. Wow, I didn't know you'd be a shocker, but Haley's a big surprise too, I said. Then she showed the ring finger to everybody. Oh my God! Jessica said, almost hitting her head to the ground. You're engaged? Sapphire said. Way to go, Zach! All the boys said, coming to go high-five with Zach. Well, better figure out what my brother was doing, I said. Yeah, otherwise we better get... Everything's going to break loose. Oh, man. Well, we'll figure out what we have to do in the amusement park, I said. Yes! Everyone cheered. We walked out of the laboratory. I call shotgun, Haley said. Then I'll drive, I said. Then I took Haley's keys to the car of mine, which was a very new 2026 edition of the Dodge Viper, with leather seats and metallic paint. Then I started the car and made a loud sound. I love that sound, I said then. I pressed over the gas and flew, not just made a flew faster than ever before. Haley, did you put nitrous in this? I said, looking over, and she was laughing. Haley! I yelled, and my eyes turned black. Oops. Haley said then that out of nowhere, we saw a man with blonde hair and blue eyes with a muscular body coming towards us, hitting the brakes in the car. Me and Haley got out of the car. What the... Haley said, Carver, you know who this is? Who he is? Zach pointing at the gun at the large man. Two more suddenly appeared behind him, shirtless, and had army pants on. Then all of a sudden we saw them turning into half-men creatures. Arugumas! I yelled. Everyone get back in the car now! Sapphire said. Then me and Zach and Haley ran to the car. Then I started and quickly drove off and hit the gas. Nitrous. We got out. Nitrous. We went to the amusement park. We hid the car from them. Then we got out of the car and saw the huge men pass us. Who are those guys? Haley asked. And why do they want to attack us? Sapphire asked, looking at me with a curious look on her face. I don't know. But somehow my brother's into this, I said. Well, I think we can coast her clear. We can head to the music park, Haley said, smiling. Then we went and took out the tickets. Hey, Wolf Squad, one man said. Everyone clapped and cheered our names. We were almost the next in line. Then Haley said exactly, what ride are we going to do? Flying Dragon. Ooh, the Heartstopper, I said. Or maybe the Heartstopper, Haley said excitedly. Oh, Haley, please calm down, Jessica said. Yeah. Besides, I'm just excited as Haley, I said, blushing. Carbaru. Haley laughed. Then we made it to the ticket booth. Then the telemarketer said, Hey, may I help you? Wolf Squad, VIP tickets, please. Tickets pronto, I asked the lady at the telemarketer. Oh, Wolf Squad. Very good to see you guys here. $12. The lady said, Okay. I said, paying $12. Then I thought, ridiculous, because we just said the word, for God's sakes. Then we went to the park and covered people. Haley, I see the Heartstopper, come on. I said, okay, Carbo chase. Haley said, running after me. Then we got toward riding a flash our VIP tickets everywhere. Then we went in. Then Haley got in the front row seat, the roller coaster. The coaster went very fast. Oh shit, Henry, you didn't do this! Haley said. Now why didn't you tell me the afraid of heights? Now you're telling me the afraid of heights? Ah! Haley and I screamed. I think this was a mistake. Then we went up a huge hill. I think the places where people get their heart-stopper shock, Haley said, yelling. Uh-oh, I said, closing my eyes. Then me and Haley got shocked. Ow! We grunted. Ow, that hurts. I said, shit. Shit! Haley screamed as we were flying down the hill. We went through a dark tunnel, and the ride slowed down. Then we were getting off. Why? I think this is where we get off, Haley asked. Why? I said. Look, Haley said, pointing at the huge crowd with 3 huge men walking. They were trying to find us, I said. Once we get off, run like hell, I said. Haley nodded. Then I made it back to the starting point. The coaster let us go. It ran so fast down the stairs, we quickly looked over the people. They were rated them. Dishon, Gerald, do you read us? The huge rumors are in the park. I said, we're at the bumper cars. We'll get out of here. We're out of here. Gerald answered back. Right before we could hold the rest of the crew, one of the huge men grabbed me and Haley. Let's go! Haley, we said. Then we bit the huge men and we ran off. Me and Haley ran off in the park's entrance. Then we ran to my car and started the ignition in reverse. Then Haley and Zach and the rest of the crew got in the car and we left, leaving the huge arugumas out of our sights. I thought it would be a good time not to panic. Haley, check the back and see if they're following us, please, I yelled. Got it, Haley said. We have to make it back. We just have to, I said, in shock. We finally slowed down. I think we lost him, Carberoo. Let's head back to the lab, Haley said, looking nervous. Right. Let's get the hell out of here next street, then. Let's do this next. I said, took a shorter route. We got to the lab and made the facility. We parked my car in the back laboratory. What rough, though. And went through, though. The door suddenly stopped and stared at 2 men wearing police uniforms arresting Jiraki. I didn't do anything. Let me go, Jiraki yelled. Hey, what are you doing to police department uniform? Hey, what police department are you from? I asked, one of the 2 men looking over. Leader of the Wolf Squad, you are hereby under arrest for burglary and the killing of the first 3. What? My crew and me looked in shock. This can't be. We didn't do anything. We just crewed we with my crew the whole time. I said, yeah, she couldn't be anywhere surveillance video. Haley said, oh, okay. One of the policemen said Haley saw a man in the uniform look like me and Jiraki robbing the bank. Haley's eyes went bank by Haley's house. No, Haley whispered. That can't be. The clones have to be returned? Clones? The cop stopped and one cop saw these videos, showed the videos to us. Our eyes were red. Look at Jiraki and Carver's eyes, Haley said. Sir, she's right. Jiraki's are blue and Carver's eyes are hazel. Haley, I thought the clones were destroyed years back, I said. Not all of them, Carver. Me and Haley knew something was going on, but we don't remember the clones were destroyed for some odd reason. They were back, plotting something, and I knew what it was. Revenge. Chapter 6. The Clones Return. How could it be? The policeman said. The clone of Cartru are back, and why? Jiraki asked. I have no clue, but I did create them, but I didn't know who destroyed them and inside out. She said, pulling the green teal liquid from a vial, a left side of the pocket of her black jeans. But some things a tranquilizer machine, but they melt completely structural and all. Haley said, Thank you, Haley, for taking care of this right away, said the policeman officer, and unhooking Jiraki from his cuffs. Then going out to the facility. Haley, how'd you create the serum anyway? I asked. Remember my clone? I defeated her using the blood. I used her blood to start making these tests, and I found The key component, radioactive antibodies. Right, I used after fused it with Jiraki's antivenom dissolve. X-20 acid. I could use these to make the clone destroyer. In English, please, Cheyanne said. We inject this in the clones, it'll eliminate them face from the earth. Forever, I said. Oh. Then the Westall Squad said, well, I think you guys get some back to the head station. The police officer. Then two cars, the same type gas went flying through the window. It started to fill the room with gas, and Stanley said, Transformation gas, run! Haley started running and stopped suddenly because her cough began to her veins turned black. Haley screamed and landed on the floor, twitching and gasping for her breath. Her face started to cover in black veins. Zach ran over and started to turn too. The gas mask! Dishon ordered. I quickly grabbed gas masks and threw them at the squad. Get Haley in one too. Out of here now! I yelled. Jiraki with the gas mask face and quickly grabbed the serum in reverse shot and injected it into their bloodstream. And pulled Haley and Zach out of the way, and suddenly the security door was kicked open. They started to hear gunshots blasting through the gas fumes. Quickly, get the leader of the little squad and kill the rest of the freaks! I heard Abby's voice outside. I hear her laugh maniacally. Then, Joe, get the guns now! Dishon ordered. His brother and I gave Jiraki masks, and Haley, Zach pulled out the masks, and they're both their faces, very gently. Then Haley gasped for air after she woke up. Her eyes were still yellow. Haley! I yelled, in shock, looking over as she saw me shooting some Quinton squad soldiers. Haley got up and started kung fu moves we taught her since my cousin, anyway. Then she grabbed another soldier while holding him by both arms. Ah! The soldier screamed out loud. I looked at Haley and said, Haley! Get the gun from the safe! I yelled. She nodded, ran to the gun safe, and grabbed her M16 and started shooting some soldiers. Then, we all heard a screech. It was very loud. It hurt our ears very badly. Ah, my ears! Haley moaned before fainting. Abby came to the room and said, Well, Haley, I guess you have a piss poor job because you couldn't find out what handle a screech bat. Screech bats? Haley moaned, her eyes trying to open very heavily. Yes, Haley, we finally found those ancient creatures that you said were dead. But you're wrong, Abby said, laughing. Then Haley thought, I've got to get away from Abby. The rest of the squad need it. Damn, I can't concentrate with these things screeching at us. She looked around and saw the pistol. She quickly able to kill the shot screeched back. Maybe I deserve a diversion to make Abby look away. That Haley thought, then rolling over, she quickly gunshot quick blink of an eye. Grabbed the gun and shot the bat ear and bleeding, and the screech bat stopped. Then Savannah came into her room and saw everyone lying on the ground. Then she got really mad, her heart beating faster. Her muscles grew faster, and Haley looked over and saw Savannah transforming and smiled. Then she looked at Abby and said, You just made my day, she said, then giving an Abby evil glare, realizing something was up. Search on the little squad is definitely hiding something. Then the room was fogged up because the gases couldn't see anything. Then one of the soldiers screamed in terror, and they were taken away by Savannah. The fog was very, very Haley Musket Werewolf. It was golden brown with blue eyes. Then Haley got up right to Savannah, next to Savannah and said, Looks like your luck just ran out. She said. Then I used a moan. You got up and moaned. Haley, use that spell! I said, breathing heavily. Haley nodded and looked into the blue fire from her hands, and her hands turned blue, and blue flames over her, lapping her hands. Abby, you picked a wrong day to fight us, she said. Shot the blue flames at Abby's bodyguard. Then said, You better run off if you have the chance, she ordered. Then Abby and the rest of the Quinton squad ran off. Second time the last they show up ever here again, she said exhaustedly, sitting down. She said out of breath. Now we can take off these masks finally, I said. Guys, everyone's here is using someone access because looks like Carbrew's, Cheyanne said. But Carbew is with us the whole time. Where's the policeman? Haley asked, looked over at the policemen where last seen were gone. Then I turned them off and sent them out. I found their scent. It's right past his door. Then Haley used her access code to open the door and saw my clone in the middle, trying to torture the policeman. Now tell me where it is or I'll set the security of the bank. My clone asked and slapped the two men. Carbew's clone. I hereby decline you from the existence. Then Haley shot the blue stuff at tried to remain the clone. Then my clone went right in the back. Ah! My clone screamed and she started to melt. Why? As she turned into jelly on the floor. At her breath Haley said, I shouldn't have made you. She said, wow, I didn't know that was going to happen. Well, that was just as plain freaky. I said, was for me because I destroyed my clone with the same stuff. So, yeah. It should be easy, rest up easily, guys. Tonight. Haley said happily. Then DJ came in and said, Carbew. What would you like to come to my place? Sure. Later that night, me and DJ were making out. I started to undo his shirt. His skin was warm underneath. His shirt started to undo mine. My clothes were a super morphin suit. It was almost unzipped. Then I looked back and said, Baby, stop. I can't do this. Not yet. Not until I'm married. I asked. I can fix that. DJ said, Carbew, will you marry me? He asked as he pulled out a tiny box. Yes, 1,000 times yes, I said, putting on the ring in my left hand. Meanwhile, at Haley's house, Mom, Dad, I'm getting married, Haley said excitedly. Suddenly her father went crazy. Who and why? He asked. Dad, he's your future son-in-law. Try to be nice to him. And his name is Zach. He's a real gentleman, Haley said. He better be, or I'll have to talk to him. Haley's said, Dad said back. At DJ's house. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be giving a speech the Wolf Squad anniversary. After all, we just became heroes and stuff, I said, putting my morphin suit back on. Do you have a dress I can borrow? I asked. As a matter of fact, I do. Cheyanne opened the closet door and saw his beautiful red dress, and time said, That one. He was pointing, looking at me in a smile. I said, then said, Here you go, he said. I grabbed the dress, realizing that my bag from my high heel shoes. Meanwhile, at Haley's house. Shoot, I have to go to lab. I'll meet you guys others there at the speech, and Haley's nearly spoke about being wolves. She didn't let her parents know about it. Oh, okay, I'll go back a job of yours. You can go back to your job of yours, Haley. Then Haley said, okay. All confused, her eyes widened. Then she walked out of the door shut and got her cell phone and called me. My phone rang. I picked up and said, oh, hi, Haley, what's up? I asked. Dude, I nearly told my parents about what happened a year before we... Haley paused and whispered, part of the wolf became part wolf? I said. She said, well, I said, we gotta go back to the lab and make sure our parents don't watch the news tonight, alright? Haley asked and said, alright, just always watch the news tonight. If I at them, I think they're gonna think I'm hiding something, she said, with worry. Haley, calm down, you'll be fine, okay? Just get your dress on and come with me with DJ. I said, Carbew, you don't want to know your car now, right? You know you have a car, you know? Haley asked, with a sassy tone voice. Oh, yeah, I forgot, I said, laughing. Okay, see you soon. Haley said, okay, bye-bye, I said, hanging up the phone. DJ, let's go. I said. Then I looked up at DJ, saw a black tuxedo with his black fuzzy hair combed back. He smelled good substance. It smelled like cinnamon chocolate that my mom used to make. Back at home, my planet. I'm probably wondering what my planet. Well, it's like a very peaceful blue ocean planet that has one continent named Castivolca, a land certain like districtly. Sadly, First District was the capital, right in the middle of the island. That's my father Paus once was. And the Market District would be the desert, sand-built areas. Head in water, places where crops within the type of land. But anyway, as I was saying about my planet, there's other districts just like the middle, poor, and then they seem to find out what they are going to do. But anyway, I wanted to get out of my chest. I am kind of homesick right now, but it's my father's alive on Earth. We had to find him and take a rightful place in the capital palace. But the smell of DJ substance reminded me of home, and I soon his last steps. I smell something delicious, DJ, I said, smelling his tux. Oh, that's my clone, Dr. Robert, super chocolate cinnamon. Brought this about all the way from England, he said. Then I smiled, looked at his deep blue eyes. Then he kissed me on the cheek. Let's go, he said. Then we walked out of the house and car and left. Well, guys, I think that was a good episode today, yeah? I really, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode chapter. So I hope you guys enjoy this chapter. I hope you guys will follow me on Instagram, let you know what's going on, and hopefully you guys will have an awesome day. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next brand new chapter of Blood Fusion 2: The Escape of Quinton. See you then. Peace out. Love you guys. See ya. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you'd like more, leave down in the description in the comments what you think about it. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I really appreciate it a ton. And I hope you'll be able to see us all in another brand new episode of both either book or a vlog. So, yeah. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.